Welcome to another episode of FML, and today we are finally driving the SVX, so stay tuned because it's going to be interesting. Alright, let's see if it starts. Barely. That startup rattles, I feel like it's getting worse. I should do an oil change on it before I get too crazy with this thing. Driving the SVX. I've already taken it on a few test drives, so I already know what to expect. But one of the things is the exhaust. If you followed me on my Facebook and Instagram account, you would have saw what's going on, and it's really quite hilarious. I'll take a video of it and include it in this video. So hopefully that exhaust doesn't show up as much on the video as I can hear it, because it's loud and the exhaust leak is right here. So the first thing that I'm noticing is I can hear wheel bearing real bad, so that's going to be added to the list of things I need to get done. The other thing is that I'm going to guess the tires are really hard rubber from sitting, so this thing's got a pretty rough ride right now. Could be the way the SVX is, I don't know. I just know that I have a well-worn one and the struts are probably shot. The steering feels good. I mean, while the suspension is rough, it does feel planted and solid. So that wheel bearing's loud though. And it's definitely that back passenger one. The other thing I can say is that these dividers here in the windows are like right in my line of sight. I can't really go up any higher. The seat won't go down any lower, so like I'm maxed out. Rear visibility is good. So I was gonna try to get some 0 to 60 times. I have a little Bluetooth thing for my cell phone, and while connecting, my speedometer just went out. So I have no idea how fast I'm going. Yay! Another thing wrong with the SVX. There's some clunking noise going on in the front, so that's interesting. So it looks like my radiator's leaking, so we're gonna turn around and oh man, you guys hear that? It's getting worse. We're gonna baby at home now. Still anyway, I don't know what's going on. I can't see where the radiator's leaking from either, but she's smoking. That's so loud. I wonder if the axle's popping out. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I wonder if I forgot to tighten up the lug nuts. That would be hilarious. I forgot to tighten up the lug nuts. Ah! Well, that was fun. So the lug nuts that came loose on the wheel, so I didn't have reception where I was, so I had to call up my wife to come get me. after babying it down the road a little bit. So it's all tight now. We're back on the road, and we're gonna call it a day. We are going to do a 0 to 60. Folks, I regret this purchase. I really regret this purchase so much. I don't understand how someone can own a motor just tried cutting out. I think we're gonna go home. We're gonna call this one a wrap. And we made it home. And just in time, because the car just died pulling into my parking spot. So it's barely running right now. I have to keep my foot on the gas. But we do have a check engine light, so let's see what we have. Looks like we have a mass airflow code again, so obviously we got something going on there. So time for a drink. It's a rum and coke kind of day. Sailor Jerry and coke kind of day. Alright, we made it back home. Barely. The takeaways from this test drive are that this thing is just not fixable. It's not worth it. This, I'm trying to say, this breaks my heart. Anyways, as for the radiator, I'm not concerned about it leaking. There's not leaking any coolant anywhere. I think it's just burning off leftover residue from me missing the hole. The wheels we are going to be changing out. Stay tuned for that in the next episode. Also, I will be going to the junkyard and checking out a mass airflow from there, or seeing what cars I can get a mass airflow from. Knowing my luck, that won't be anything but the SVX. So, wish me luck, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep making financial mistakes.